So I'm Séverine Charbon. I'm the Global Chief Talent Officer of Publicis Media. I've been living in London for 18 months. I relocated from Singapore, but I've been commuting to London and having an office here for about 6 years. London is our global hub, so the global management team is here in London, and my boss Steve King wanted me to be part of that team here and at the center, really. I think there's far more energy in London. It's truly, truly international, and you really have this diversity of talent in London. You could see that in the city with this international flavor, which is much more tangible here than it is in Paris or any other cities I've been. And I've been traveling and living in other cities for about 17 years now, and really I can feel there's a different feeling and energy level here in London. So I think, having this sort of international flavor in London is critical because of what we are doing, in essence, which is creating ideas and generating creativity. And I think you can't do that if you don't have the diversity of talent in the room. We actually have about, just to give you an idea, about 1,500 employees in London. A third of them are non-British. We have 51 nationalities in the office right now. And I think it's really critical that we retain this ability to bring to London and to create fluidity between London and the network and create those international teams in London. It's very, very important for our job and for what we do for our clients. We are really trying to access to the best talent, obviously, and I think London is very attractive because of the global nature of the industry here, and because we are managing global businesses, we manage to attract the best talent from around the world. And I think in return, it's really interesting for our British employees as well, because they are exposed to the best thinkers and the best experts and the best talent, and they are part of these international teams, which also help them fast track in their career. If you really want to have that sort of global thinking, which you need to have for our clients who are truly global, you need to have these international teams sitting together and getting together. And I think we are able to attract really interesting talent, because that's the proposition, is to be part of the A team and a truly transformative international team sitting together in London.
Excellent.
When we are talking to talent outside of the UK, all of them are asking the question, what's my future here? How long do you think I'll be able to stay in London? And they are already questioning whether they would move with their families to the UK in this very grey area, grey time where we don't really know what's going to happen. We are trying to convince them that they should join and they'll be fine. We'll take care of them and we'll make sure they could stay. We are trying to convince them that so long as they will add value to the business, they should not be worried, because the UK surely is going to do what is necessary to maintain that value and make sure the UK is not in decline as a result of not maintaining that value. We are really using London as a talent incubator now, and we constantly bring people from the network to London to get exposed to global thinking and form these very strong international teams. So I think other cities would also very badly be impacted by not having this sort of global hub in London anymore, and surely other cities would benefit from it in other ways. People would move to New York or to Singapore or to Paris and not to London anymore. So I think it would have, the negative impact would be far beyond just the UK. It would be the entire industry really losing a great benefit and the ability to build skills in a very dynamic environment. Well, I think what you are doing is obviously a great initiative, and we really need to communicate about the value of having a hub in London. We need to constantly communicate with our government, obviously, and also I think with our clients in a way, because our clients would also they would lose. They would clearly lose, and I think big companies who are investing in the UK, big international companies are quite worried about that position. So I think we should bring our clients with us. I think they are already with us, actually. They do believe that we need to have a very strong hub in London. And we have, I mean, to be very practical, we have our global headquarters in London right now. Probably we won't have our global headquarters in London anymore if we can't bring people and we can't have that fluidity of talent to and from London, because London is the place where we design our global model, our global programs, our global products, and we need access to this international pool of talent to be able to do that, which is in essence what the global headquarters is doing, designing global products and global strategies and plans. If you don't have access to the minds and the talent and the quality of that talent in London, it's going to disappear. Will lose its global nature, global attractivity, and other cities are going to suffer as well as a result, other cities in the world and not only London.